Biebers who denied that Justin Bieber's taking any hard drugs.
His marriage, anything but easy.
Hailey said that at one point, she didn't want to do this anymore.
Justin Bieber, during his career, has made somewhere between $500 million and $1 billion.
His fortune squandered.
I was on a call with multiple people just inside.
That's what a YouTube comment said under a grainy video of a 12-year-old Canadian boy belting out Neo's "So Sick" in a stairwell. Back then, no one could have guessed how eerily prophetic that comment would be. Except maybe Patty Millett, his mom, who filmed that video and uploaded it with her fingers crossed and a heart full of hope. She couldn't know that a few clicks later, her son would be on a rocket ship to global superstardom. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. But what happens when a viral star becomes one of the most talked about names in the world before he can legally drive? This is not just a story about music or teenage dreams. It's a saga of fame, heartbreak, betrayal, love, reinvention, and a boy growing up in front of billions of eyes. And trust us, what you think you know about Justin Bieber is just the tip of the frosted iceberg. Before private jets and screaming fans, Justin was just a kid with a beat-up guitar busking on the streets of Stratford, Ontario. Raised by a single mom in a small town, Justin grew up in modest surroundings. His big break came when Scooter Braun stumbled upon his YouTube channel in 2007. What followed was a whirlwind of firsts: first record deal, first single, one time, first tour, and of course, Bieber fever. By 16, Justin wasn't just a teen heartthrob, he was a global phenomenon. But here's the thing, what's it like to go from schoolboy to superstar in the span of a summer? When your classmates are dissecting Shakespeare and you're negotiating world tours. Hold on, because it only gets wilder from here. The teenage love story that made the internet explode. Justin and Selena. Just saying their names in the same sentence is enough to reignite 1,000 Twitter threads. Their love story was like a modern Shakespearean romance, fierce, passionate, and always just out of sync. First spotted together in 2010, fans quickly dubbed them Jelena. From beach vacations to red carpet debuts, they were the couple everyone rooted for, until they weren't. Behind the glitz, their on and off relationship was marred by paparazzi chaos, fan wars, cryptic Instagram captions, and emotional interviews. When Selena dropped "The Heart Wants What It Wants," it felt like the rawest chapter of their roller coaster love. But was their breakup just teenage drama or something deeper? We'll let you decide after what comes next. Scooter Braun isn't just the guy who discovered Justin. He's also the man many credit and blame for the highs and lows in Bieber's career. In the beginning, Scooter was the visionary. He saw something in that Stratford kid that others missed. He helped shape the Bieber brand, negotiating deals with Usher and building Team Bieber from the ground up. But fame, money, and power have a way of complicating even the strongest bonds. Over the years, their relationship shifted. Some say Scooter became too controlling, others say he was the glue holding everything together. And then there's the Taylor Swift drama, the Masters battle that put Scooter in headlines for all the wrong reasons. Was Justin collateral damage or complicit? Whatever the truth, one thing's for sure. The Scooter chapter in Bieber's life is anything but boring. Curious about how Justin found peace after all that? Good. Let's talk about Hailey. Hailey Baldwin entered Justin's life long before she became Mrs. Bieber. They met backstage at a Today Show taping in 2009, both awkward teenagers with famous dads. Years later, when both had been through failed relationships and self-discovery journeys, they reconnected. In 2018, after just weeks of dating and one viral "You're Not Nice Anymore" video on the streets of NYC, they were married. The world had whiplash. Was this rebound or real love? But Hailey wasn't just another celebrity romance. She was stability, faith, a reset button. And despite internet scrutiny, hateful TikToks, and constant Selena comparisons, she's remained his partner through it all. So what makes their relationship different? Why did this one stick? Keep reading, because it gets surprisingly spiritual. After years of headlines about arrests, monkey smuggling, yes, that happened, and canceled tours, Justin hit rock bottom. In 2014, he was in a spiral, drag racing, partying, battling anxiety, and lashing out at fans. Public opinion shifted. The lovable kid had become Hollywood's cautionary tale. Then came Hillsong Church. Justin credits his faith for turning his life around. Along with therapy, mentors like Carl Lentz, and a strong support system, he started focusing on healing. Albums like Purpose and Changes showed a more vulnerable, introspective Justin. But faith isn't a magic wand. He's still growing, still wrestling with fame, love, and legacy. Which begs the question, who is Justin Bieber now? Let's take a closer look. Musically, Justin's journey has been just as dramatic. From the candy pop of My World to the sultry maturity of Journals and the experimental vibes of Justice, his catalog tells its own story. He's collaborated with everyone, Nicki Minaj, Ed Sheeran, Ariana Grande, and even country legends like Dan and Shay. He's pivoted through EDM, R&B, acoustic soul, and gospel-inspired tracks. Each era marked a new identity. But it's not just about reinvention, it's about survival. Pop stars rarely last more than a few years. Justin's been in the spotlight for over a decade. What's his secret? Hint, it's not autotune. Fame is a glittering prison. And Justin's had a front row seat to every consequence. Imagine not being able to leave your house without being chased. Every breakup dissected. Every bad haircut going viral. And let's not forget, he was 16 when the world decided he belonged to them. In candid interviews, Justin's opened up about anxiety, depression, and the terrifying pressure to be perfect. He once said, "I felt like I was dying." And that wasn't melodrama, it was burnout, trauma, and a deep craving for a normal life. So how do you heal when the world won't stop watching? That brings us to the final act. Sparkle's the man behind the music, who Justin Bieber is today. Today, Justin is 30, a husband, a performer, a believer, a survivor. He's no longer chasing approval from the masses. He's building a life on his terms, whether that's through skincare launches, heartfelt ballads, or stepping away from the spotlight to protect his peace. He's acknowledged his mistakes, owned his past, and he's not afraid to say, "I'm still figuring it out." And maybe that's the most relatable thing about him. Because aren't we all? Loudspeaker, what's next for Justin Bieber and for us? So where does Justin go from here? More albums? Fatherhood? A complete break from music? Only time will tell. But what you can do right now is reflect on everything you've read. The fame, the heartbreak, the growth, the very human behind the headlines. Justin Bieber isn't just a pop star. He's a mirror to our obsession with fame, love, and the illusion of perfection. Now, it's your turn. What part of Justin's journey hit you the hardest? What chapter surprised you? What do you think the world still doesn't understand about him? Drop your thoughts. Share the story. Start the conversation. Because behind every global icon is a kid with a dream, a struggle, and a story worth telling.